Upon their return from spying the land of Canaan, 10 out of the 12 explorers tried to convince the people of Israel that it would be impossible to conquer the land. The people, in a horrible act of ungratefulness, reproached Hashem for taking them out of Egypt. The night the Jewish people cried and complained to Hashem, demonstrating their lack of appreciation and trust in Him, was the night of the 9th of Av.
After a long siege over the city of Jerusalem, the Babylonian army burnt Beit HaMikdash. It was on the 19th of Av, close to sunset. The Babylonians ignited the fire which burned our Beit HaMikdash. During that night, in the following day, thousands of Jews were slaughtered, enslaved, or exiled to the Babylonian Empire. The story of the destruction of Jerusalem and its desolation is narrated to Megillah Echa, which we read every year on Tisha B'Av.
In the year 68 of the Common Era, on the 17th of Tammuz, the Romans broke the walls which protected Jerusalem. During the following 3 weeks, they destroyed everything they saw and killed tens of thousands of Jews. On the 9th of Av, after desecrating the sanctuary, Titus destroyed our second Beit HaMikdash.
Hundreds of thousands of Jews were killed, sold into slavery or exile. The rabbis explained that the Jews were divided and fighting among themselves, sinat chinam. They told that the Romans destroyed a Beit HaMikdash that was already destroyed, because when the Jews were not united, Hashem's presence did not rest within them.
In the year 135 of the Common Era, the Jews revolted again against the Roman Empire, this time with the approval of great rabbis and Jewish leaders, among them Rabbi Akiba. Roman Emperor Hadrian crushed Bar Kokhba revolt. The city of Betar, which was the Jews' last stand against the Romans, was captured by the enemy on Tisha B'Av. Hundreds of thousands of Jews, or according to the Gemara, millions, were slaughtered and their bodies left unburied.
On the same time of the Bar Kokhba revolt against the Romans, also on the 9th of Av, the temple's holiest area and its surroundings were plowed by the Roman general Turnus Rufus. Jerusalem was turned into a pagan city and renamed Aelia Capitolina. Access to Jerusalem was forbidden for Jews.
The first crusade started on the 9th of Av of the year of 1096, killing 10,000 Jews. In its first month and destroying Jewish communities in France and the Rhineland. The crusade killed 1.2 million Jews.
On July 18th, 1290, the 9th of Av, all the Jews living in England were expelled from the country.
In 1492, the Jews were expelled from Spain after living there for more than 6 centuries. The edict of expulsion forced the Jews to leave the country by end of July. Tisha B'Av was August 1st.
Germany entered World War I on August 1st and 2nd, 1914, 9 of Av, whose aftermath led to the Holocaust.
On August 2nd, 1941, 9 of Ab, SS Commander Herrick formally received approval from the Nazi Party for the final solution. As a result, the Holocaust began, during which almost 1/3 of the world Jewish population perished.
July 23rd, 1942, 9 of Ab began the mass deportation of Jews from the Warsaw Ghetto en route to Treblinka.
On July 18th, 1994, a day after Tisha B'Av, Iranian terrorist group bombed the Jewish Community Center in Buenos Aires, Argentina. 85 people were murdered, 300 were injured in the attack.
Despite these tragic events, our prophets promise us that the forthcoming redemption will start on Tisha B'Av with the birth of Mashiach.
What is empathy and why is it so important? Well, empathy is understanding and caring about someone else's pain and actually feeling what they're feeling without judgment. So, what is sympathy then? Sympathy is feeling sorry for someone else's pain, but not really feeling it as if it were your own. Basically, the main difference between empathy and sympathy is that in empathy, you share someone's pain, while in sympathy, you only see someone's pain. Empathy includes and connects, while sympathy doesn't. So, let's say your friend has just stubbed her toe. Practicing empathy would be where you actually remember how painful it is to stub your toe. And even if you've never stubbed your toe, lucky you, by the way, you'd imagine what it feels like to stub your toe and imagine how painful it would be in a non-judgmental way. If you were to say, "I'm so sorry you stubbed your toe, Stacy, but you really weren't looking where you were going," that would not be empathetic because you'd be judging her. When you're feeling truly empathetic, you don't think about how your friend got to that situation and if she might deserve it a little. You stay in the moment with her and truly feel what she's feeling in that moment. Sympathy, on the other hand, is feeling sorry for someone but not really understanding what they're going through. So, in the above example, if you were sympathetic but not empathetic when Stacy stubbed her toe, you might say something like, "I'm so sorry you stubbed your toe, Stacy, but at least you were wearing your boots and not your flip-flops." By saying, "at least you wore your boots," you are trying to help by showing her that things could be worse. But at that moment when Stacy is in a whole lot of pain, hearing something like that probably wouldn't be helpful. In fact, it might make her mad. Sympathy can also come with judgment because you haven't truly placed yourself in Stacy's position, and so you might judge her for not looking where she's going or walking too fast. Being sympathetic to someone's pain is great. After all, you're caring enough to feel bad for them. But being empathetic allows you to really connect with someone and truly be there for them. Empathy means feeling what someone else is feeling. So, whether you say kind words to them to make them feel better, hug them, or just stay close to them, whatever you do is genuine and they feel it. And just that fact that they have someone who truly understands what they're feeling will make them feel better. When was the last time someone showed you empathy? And what did that feel like?
Stand in My Shoes by Bob Sorensen, a book about empathy. Emily, this is the 4th time you've barged into my room. I am trying to study for a big test. But I just want to talk to you, Emily whined. Alicia closed her book and said, "Can't you have a little empathy?" Emily had no idea what her big sister meant. What's empathy? Empathy is when you understand how someone is feeling because you imagine what it's like to be them or stand in their shoes. People are grateful when you notice how they feel. I'm worried about my test, and I'd really appreciate it if you'd scram so I can study. Emily was grumpy as she left her sister's room, but she thought about Alicia's words. Would people really appreciate it if she noticed how they felt? The next morning, Emily went to the kitchen for breakfast. Her dad was making coffee and had spilled some coffee grounds. He didn't look very happy. "Dad, are you in a hurry?" she asked. "Yes, sweetie. I have a big presentation at work and need to get going." Emily found a wet dish rag. "You look tired, Dad. How about if I clean up the coffee while you get your other stuff together? Would that help?" For a moment, Emily's dad just looked at her. Then he hugged her. "You are the best, Em," he said as he grabbed his coat and hurried out the back door. It was drizzling outside as Emily waited for the school bus. As it pulled up, one of the older kids accidentally knocked into a little girl as she was getting onto the bus. Rosie lost her balance and sat down hard on the wet cement. "Hey!" yelled Emily. "Watch out for the little kids!" Then Emily turned to the little girl. "Well, that's a yucky way to start the day." "I'm okay," Rosie replied, but she struggled with her heavy backpack. Emily took Rosie's hand and pulled her up, and then helped her onto the bus. In class, Mrs. Fitch was not her usual laughing self. After the morning writing lesson, Mrs. Fitch went back to her desk, instead of walking around the classroom like she usually did. Emily noticed that her teacher's eyes were red, and that she wiped her nose on a tissue. "Mrs. Fitch, is there something wrong?" "My little dog Buster died last night," she said quietly. "He was very sick. We were hoping he'd get better, but he didn't." "Oh no," said Emily. "I'm not sure how you feel, but it has to hurt." "It does. Thank you for asking." In the cafeteria, she noticed Mrs. Waddle struggling to lift a tray of steamed vegetables into its place on the serving line. "That sure looks heavy," Emily said. "It is," Mrs. Waddle said. "I get a workout every day when I serve lunch." "That's quite a load of stuff," Emily said to Mr. Redmond as he pushed the cart down the hallway. "I just hope I don't run somebody over." Emily decided to walk in front of the cart, yelling in a loud, clear voice, "Coming through! Art cart! Coming through!" "Get out of my way!" Tommy said as he pushed Samantha, Emily's friend, out of the line. "It's my turn!" Tommy did this a lot at recess. "Tommy, how would you like it if someone pushed you out of the line when you were waiting for your turn?" "Probably not good," Tommy replied. "I love the tire swing." "Well, Samantha loves it just as much as you do, so don't push her and try to take cuts, okay?" "Sorry," mumbled Tommy as he walked to the end of the line. After school, Mr. Peterson said, "Hello, Emily. I hope you had a wonderful day." She stopped and looked at him. "I did have a wonderful day, but Mr. Peterson, every day you say something nice to me. You never forget." As she walked to her seat, Emily could hear Mr. Peterson greet each child as they got on the bus. She sat down next to Samantha. When the seats were almost full, Rosie rushed onto the bus out of breath. "Oh no, there isn't a place for me." Emily nudged Samantha and then asked her to slide over. "Rosie, you can sit with us." "I can? Thanks." When Emily got home, her mom asked, "How was your day, Em? You look deep in thought." "I'm fine, but I'm wondering about something." "What's that?" "You always seem to be noticing how I'm feeling." "Well, that's part of being a mom." "But how about you? Who notices how you're feeling?" asked Emily. "Wow, Em," said her mom. "That's a very thoughtful question. I guess the answer is Aunt Carla, and my friends Nancy and Shauna, and mostly your dad. Sometimes Alicia, and now you. Why do you ask?" "Just wondering," said Emily. "I'm starving. Is there anything good for a snack?" "Let's make something together." It was almost bedtime. Emily could see Alicia studying in her room. Instead of barging in, Emily knocked on the door. "Can I come in, or are you busy?" "You look like you want to talk," said Alicia. "Come on in." "I've been noticing how people feel," Emily said. "You know, that empathy stuff." "So what happened? What did you learn?" "People really like it when you recognize how they feel. Just noticing seems to touch their hearts." "You got it, Em." "But there's something more. When I care enough to notice how others feel, something changes inside of me," Emily explained. It sounds like you enjoy that feeling. Yes, I really do, replied Emily. Good. Now get out of here so I can study.